What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to Pixelmon here on the Pixelcore server. How are you doing, everyone? Are you good today? Yes! Welcome back. So yeah, I've got a few cool things to show you in this episode. Some awesome stuff happened in between last episode and this one, and we're going to go and check that out in just a second. But yeah, let me do a little bit of backstory. So essentially what I did last episode is I made a bit of a sausage of myself in terms of the breeding. So yeah, basically, obviously, I'm sure you guys know how the villager breeding works, but essentially what I did is I shoved a load of villagers in with a load of doors, and it's just not going to work. So I decided to move my breeding cell out a little bit further to where it was originally. Now, because I think of the amount of villagers and the amount of doors, it kind of just wasn't happening. But yeah. Then something happened, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go and check that out in just a sec here. I'm just trying to do a little bit of tidying up here. Oh, menu pickaxe as well here. We had 50 levels, so it's efficiency 4, fortune 2, which is pretty good. Mainly for the efficiency, which is cool. I have so many fortune picks, man. It's crazy. So yeah, anyway, let's go and head back down to the village here and check it out. So this is what it looks like from the top. It is certainly expanding and growing here. We have our BLOCKET breeding, the BLOCKET ranch over there, and we have our little medical unit. So the medical unit was the thing that we actually worked on. Ooh, I could do with another red piece of thing for the top. Oh, I nearly forgot about that. We must think about the bird's eye view here. It's important. So yeah, ow, dude. Painful. So yeah, this is what we actually worked on last episode here. We've got this little medical unit. So essentially what I want to do with this place is I want to have like a full NPC villager kind of little town, basically, where we're going to have everything here. And we're getting good. You know, I think we're getting a lot of good stuff in here. We actually need to shove a villager at the back, because he's basically going to be our little Nurse Joy. And we're going to have ourselves like a healing table and stuff for the Pokeballs, which is cool. But yeah, one of the other things that I did actually build in between episodes was this thing, because I thought, you know, it might be cool to have a little watchtower. I'm a little bit unhappy with these blocks here. I'm thinking about actually moving them down one, because I think that would look a bit better. So you know what, let's try that. So if I move, give me your bits. There we go. So if I... Oh, God, what colour was that? That was acacia. So it's kind of like in that sort of Neapolitan style thing right now where, you know, there's all the different colours. But if we stick that there and then we stick that... There we go. Does that look better? I think it probably will once I do all of them. Yeah, I think it will. So let's just sort that out quickly. Oh, God. Give me the fence panel. Oh, you know what? Let's just go up and do it. It would be a bit easier. So yeah, it's kind of like a 2-level thing, really basic and straightforward, but I think it looks pretty cool because it gives us a really... Oh, I've done it the wrong way around again. What a sausage. Give me the fence post. Give me the fence post. Oh. You know, I might just do this in a second here because this might take a few minutes. It's just one of these stupidly fiddly little bits and pieces. But yeah, what we do is we stick this bad boy. Oh, for God's sake. Why is everything going wrong? What is this madness? Yeah, something like that. Ah, but then we can't actually join. You see, that's my dilemma. I want it to join up. But what if we do it like that? Would that look okay? Let's go check it out. See, that's kind of the plan. It kind of gives it a little bit more structure, but then, you see what I mean? You see why I did it? It kind of, I don't know. We'll play around with that in just a second. But anyway, so what I actually did is I came back to it, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely not going to work. And, to my surprise, what is that? Is that a boss? Oh, it's a boss. Quick, quick! The reveal will have to wait. Let's get Jack out. Blue Clefairy. Oh yeah, level 98. Alright, let's use Flame Burst because this is just crazy powerful. Actually, that's not too bad. I wonder how powerful Flamethrower is in comparison. Yeah, probably about the same thing on this Clefairy. So... Oh, it's using Metronome. No way. Okay, so come on. Yes! Feel my fire. Come on. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Get that XP. We should level up here as well, actually, as well. Man, these moves suck. Come on. Yes, there we go. Nice. And we've got ourselves an antidote, a max revive, a potion, and a lure ball. A lure ball. I don't think I've got a lure ball before. I think that's another one for the collection. Yeah. Oh, God. Excuse me. So yeah, anyway, what we actually did was we came back to this guy and dun dun dun, we have ourselves a iron golem. Yes, so this is essentially going to be my Team BLOCKET villager security detail, and we're going to move this guy into the village and he's going to go and protect our villages and stuff. I've wanted an iron golem for so long. This is the first iron golem on the island. What are you guys looking at? But yeah, super happy about this. So I assume that these guys are like picking up, oh for God's sake, or whatever. I'm not actually too familiar with the iron golem spawning. So yeah, this was more fluke than judgment, but yeah, it means we've got an iron golem. Now the thing is, what the heck is this supposed to be? Like, What? You look like RoboCop. I mean, because the thing is, like, with the Pokemon, the Pixel Ballers pack, which I use for the resources, all of the vanilla mobs are kind of skinned as different Pixelmons. So, you know, you've got, like, the pigs, which are Slowpokes, and you've got the cows, which are Miltanks and stuff. What the heck is that? Like, what are you supposed to be? I'm not complaining, it looks awesome, but yeah, really, really cool. So maybe we might be able to get another one of these guys at some point, which I think would be pretty sweet, because we can have kind of like our kitted up village with our Iron Golem walking around it. So yeah, it's going to be our Team BLOCKET security details. Super, super happy when that guy spawned, because yeah, you can kind of have it walking around. I think it's another little member for our family here, and it should be pretty cool. So, what are we going to do with this? Yeah, I've not really got too many plans for today's episode in terms of what I want to do. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow really and sort of see what happens. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of like ideas for the build, but it's just a case of kind of getting them done. Does that look better to you? I think that probably looks a bit better. At least, of course, we can kind of get like our glass going, which is cool. We don't actually have any more oak. Damn. We have no oak. That is terrible news. Terrible news, I tell you. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do now is... oh, we've got some oak there, which is good news. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do is I am going to go and sort a few bits and pieces. I'm going to go and fix the watchtower. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start, like, kind of revamping the village in terms of adding some furniture. Oh, I've got, like, blocks on here so they don't walk, because they keep getting distracted by it. So I've just locked them into their houses for now. It's a curfew. You're not allowed to leave, ever. You are my prisoners. Look at you guys, you're not happy, are you? So yeah, they're all locked in their houses for now, which is fine. But I think what we're going to do is try and kit them out a little bit. We're going to stick some beds in there. We're going to get some crafting tables and pot plants, you know, pictures, make it all look pretty. And yeah, we're going to take it from there. So I will get cracking with this. I'll fix the watchtower, and I'll go and make myself a healer and some various bits and pieces. And yeah, I'll meet you guys back in a second. Ah, okay, so I actually wanted to speak about something today, which I have been meaning to do for so long, but now's a good time whilst we're kind of pottering around here. So I'm just going to go into, I've hammered out some aluminium plates, so we only need 4 of those for a healing machine. So we need 4 iron and we need a diamond, so we've got 2 iron there, so let's go back down. But yeah, essentially, I get this question an awful lot, and I think I keep meaning to like answer it on like a you know, a series that people are watching, but I always forget. But yeah, essentially, I get asked quite a lot, like, where are the songs, and are you going to do more songs and all that kind of stuff. Well, the short answer to that is yes. So don't worry if you know you really like the songs. I'm not gonna never make a song again or, you know, anything like that. Don't worry, you know, I absolutely love the music, and it's something that I'm definitely gonna do. But the thing is, for the past God, when did this start? I think maybe mid-October of last year. Basically, I have had the big record companies making my life an absolute nightmare. So essentially, there is a thing on YouTube which is, of course, like the YouTube copyright strike policy type thing. Okay, now, this has not affected the original song, so Creeper's Gonna Creep and I'll Play Minecraft and stuff are original songs which have been written by me, so there's no issue with those, but the parodies themselves have been an absolute nightmare for me, and it all started with the Like an Enderman one. So the long and short of it is, Like an Enderman is absolutely fine right now, you know, it's absolutely fine, but I went through like 4 months of trying to sort that video out, where essentially I woke up one day and the video was copyright struck by... how many people was it? God, it was about 7 different entities. Do I want it there or do I want it on the floor? So 7 different... Oh, no! Oh, I just made that. 1 sec. So annoying. I thought we could just move it. So yeah, anyway, right. The system as to how it works, we'll stick it there for now, that's fine. So yeah, the system and how it works is basically like the record companies think that any song uploaded to YouTube, this is how they do it essentially. Like any song that's uploaded to YouTube which is, you know, of a nature of the original which they represent. So for example, let's say Gangnam Style. Any song that is uploaded to YouTube which has a resemblance to Gangnam Style, they automatically assume, and this is how they base it, that is a re-upload of the original. So, of course, the Gangnam Style one, the Like an Enderman, is a complete rework. It's a parody, essentially. Why is that like that? That's really weird. So yeah, it's a parody, and it has been completely recreated by myself from scratch. Every single piece of instrument, you know, every vocal, everything is completely redone. And under the parody fair use policy, that should be okay. But essentially it got struck, and what they do is they don't just strike it with one particular company. They'll do it with about 7 or 8 different representatives, and then you have to go as the independent YouTuber through the system to try and get that back. So that's what I've been doing for a very long time, and the Like an Enderman one was an absolute nightmare, because essentially as soon as anyone strikes it, which is like a record company representative, then all monetization is disabled on that video. So essentially what that means is the Like an Enderman generated absolute 0 revenue through October, November, January and February for me, which is, you know, that's a lot of kind of income to lose. Now, of course, this is my job, and the fact that I love it is a different thing, but, you know, I'm not one of those like super rich YouTubers who drive a Lamborghini and stuff. I'm just not. So, you know, stuff like that really affects me, and it took an awful long time for me to be able to finally say, look, at this video, it is not your original song, it is parody fair right use, why are you striking it? So after like 4 months of going through my network and contacting them and all of this stuff, it finally got released, and it is back up to this day without an issue. Now, the other situation is, actually, let's go and have a little look for some bosses quickly whilst we're talking about this. That might be fun. So yeah, the issue is effectively what happens is you get on your panel, you'll say that one of your videos has been taken down for copyright. It hasn't been taken down, but it's been disabled the monetization. It will stay live, and essentially what will happen is you can appeal it. So you've got 30 days to appeal it, and if they reject it, they reject it, and the claim is reinstated. If they don't reject it, then that claim disappears. So I went through a massive hoi polloi about that, etc, etc. But if I then challenge it for the second time, I then need to pledge that if that challenge then gets rejected, the video will be removed from YouTube. So you can only really challenge it once, and then it's kind of just luck that you can get through to these guys in order to get your video back. So it just so happened that all of this started when I was working on some new parodies, and I absolutely love the parodies because it brings popular music into Minecraft and gaming, and you know, I absolutely love the gaming and popular music crossover. I think it's wonderful. So yeah, that was the situation where essentially I kind of really had a lot of trouble with that, and just as soon as I got the Like an Enderman up and back and running and everything was fine, fantastic, the Never Let You Go one gets struck. So that's what I'm doing right now, which is awful fun, because have you any idea how hard it is to contact Sony Music and Warner Brothers Music? It's basically impossible. So I've got my network trying to contact them, I'm trying to contact them, but it's really up to them. That video is making nothing right now, and you know, that kind of sucks for me, because you know, it's my job, and it's nice to be able to, you know, make a living off something that you absolutely love doing, which is, you know, what I'm doing. So I've been concentrating recently on just trying to really improve and, you know, get my normal content up, you know, my day-to-day content. I've been trying to bring that up to a new level, and I've been trying to essentially, you know, make it as good as I can get it. Because I don't want to have to rely on the parodies, basically, in order to, you know, survive, because they're just too much of a liability, and unfortunately there's absolutely nothing that an independent YouTuber can do about it. You know, the music companies have all power, and it really sucks. So, you know, that's the situation that I've been in recently, and it has very much put me off making parody. That's not to say that I won't do it again if I can get this sorted. I actually have 2 parodies that I'm working on, but the thing is, just as soon as all this started, it was just a massive, like, you know, screw you, and that really sucked. So I'm thinking what I'm probably going to try and do is put out some original content, you know, original songs, because I absolutely love the original songs. Creeper's Gonna Creep is probably my sort of the work that I'm proudest of, so I'm thinking maybe do a reanimation of the Creeper's Gonna Creep and I'll Play Minecraft, because, you know, the videos are pretty outdated, so maybe I'll re-release those with new videos, and then, you know, I'll try and let's feed Justin Slime here. Let's give him our low ball. Let's not be greedy with it. Let's go and check out Dan's whilst I talk about this. So yeah, that's the situation, and you know, it kind of sucks for me because just a massive, you know, popular video for me was completely disabled for many months, which really sucks. So yeah, it kind of put me off, but you know, to answer your question, oh man, look at this. Dan, these look awesome. So yeah, if you remember Dan's place, of course, we had the Diglets and we just had the stone Diglets, and he's like pixel arted his Diglets. Oh, they're so cute. I absolutely love them, man. This is awesome. Amazing. Oh, that's really cool. I like that an awful lot. So that's what Dan's been up to, I guess. Oh, look, it's his death trap. damn thing. So yeah, that was essentially the situation. To answer your question, yes, there will be music up again on the channel. Yes, there will be original songs. Yes, fingers crossed, there will be parody songs. But you're just gonna have to bear with me on that, and you know, be patient, because I really appreciate that. You know, I love the music, and I know a lot of people love it, but unfortunately for me, on a personal level, it has had a lot of hardship that has come with it, and it's just not really been too ideal, to be honest with you. Just dealing with all of that, and you know, as the independent YouTuber, you have absolutely like no power when it comes to dealing with record labels, and record companies are just absolute sharks these days. And yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you, but you know, I'm really glad to see that the content that I put up day to day has been doing better. Oh god, my voice has been doing better, and you know, people have been enjoying it, and you know, the support is really, really important to me, and I just want to thank you, actually. I want to thank you, anyone who's watching this video. You are the guys that I'm making content for, and it really means a lot that you want to support me through this amazing journey, and yeah, we'll try and keep going and improving and growing, and yeah, just really, really awesome. So thank you very much. But that's kind of the reason why I've been having a lot of trouble with the copyright police, and I believe it's unfair because I've done absolutely nothing wrong. But yeah, you know, ultimately it's their call, and there's nothing I can do about it. So it really sucks because, you know, parodies are wonderful things in my opinion, and they bring gaming and you know, music together. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to recently, and it's really sucked. So anyway, enough of that. I've gone on a bit of a ramble there, so thank you if you stuck with me through that. I know it's not usual Pixelmon protocol, but yeah, what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to continue here with the development of the this place. I'm going to try and pimp out a few of these, and we're actually going to move. Should we try and move our own golem in? I think we should do that. Let's do that right now. So let's go, and he's a bit of a fatty, so we'll give him 2 blocks. And we're actually going to have to... Oh god, we have to get rid of all these doors. Man, I've made so many doors. I think what we're probably going to do... Are they going? Yeah, he's going. Oh, I don't want to miss this. Beautiful moment. Oh, God. The screen freeze. Where are you? No, this way. Oi. What are you doing? How am I going to push you? No, this way. You live in here now. This is your house. No. Go this... God damn it. What are you drawn to over here? Huh? Unless you're trying to patrol these doors. Maybe. Maybe. So let's get rid of all of these doors. I think we're going to open up the Blocket village again if I make some more villages. See, the thing is, the whole point about making more villages was so I could get an iron golem. Yeah, now they're going. But now I've got an iron golem, I don't really think I need to breed anymore. Maybe. But if we do breed anyway, we'll push them really far out the way, and we'll just carry on with what we've been doing. So let's release the guys from this place because they have been captive for like 3 days. So there we go, happy days, and we have ourselves, come on, come on, ah yeah, look at that guy, awesome. Oh, you, get inside, get inside, get inside, oi, you, come on, get inside there. No, this house. Oh, I should have done this at night time. This was, oh, yes. Okay, let me stick that there. Oh, this is the wrong house. I thought this was the medical bay. Damn it. Oh, I thought you were in here. How are we going to get you in here? We need to wait for daytime, otherwise it's just not going to work because they're going to be really uncooperative. But yeah, we've got our iron golem walking around our village now, so that is awesome. Really, really cool. Check this guy out. What a baller. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've done a little bit of interior design down in our village, and we've just got a final touch here, which is, if you remember when we ventured off the island, we actually found a flowery biome. Oh, not a flowery biome, you know, the flower biome, the flowery colourful one. And we actually found some of the flowers which we don't normally see on the island. So these are, you know, the newer flowers and stuff. So what I thought would be nice is to go and plant these down in our village. And so yeah, pretty much done for kind of kitting these places out. I've not got too mad just because, you know, I'm not really going to use them, so I still need that red piece of wool. Forgot about that. I could just there's red wool everywhere, but you know, I don't know. So yeah, we're actually kind of kitted them out a little bit here. Basically every hut has got some of the same items. So where's my golem gone? Golem, you right, buddy? How's it going? I like you. So yeah, every like little hut is pretty much basic. It's got a bed, a picture, a chest, a furnace, not a furnace, a crafting bench, like a thing, a library block. What am I talking about? A bookshelf, and it's got a little nightlight here as well. And I thought it'd be quite nice if we planted a different flower in each one. So it'd be nice if we actually planted these in and around our village as well. I think, because these flowers are quite hard to come by. So we plant these guys around. The sunflowers are really nice. I like them a lot. So it's so cool, man. So cool. So let's go and stick these flowers in and around. Stick one down there. Let's go and stick one down here. Stick one down here. Let's go and just, let's just put them everywhere for now. Nice little splash of colour, I think. That would be pretty cool. Stick that there. Stick that there. You see, I was thinking, like, just a second ago, what Pixelmon they could have used for the actual iron golems. And I was thinking a Machoke might have been good. Or, like, a Hitmon Lee down there or something. But I have no idea what that is. I'm sure one of you guys will know. And, oh god, Jack, come back. There we go, put him on here. So yeah, come back. I'm sure one of you guys will know what on earth that is supposed to be, but I actually don't have a clue. Must be, maybe it's one of the newer generation ones. I'm fairly okay with my Pixelmon knowledge and stuff, but I had never seen that one before, so let's put these peonies. Peonies, pew, pew, pew. Come on. Yes. Oh, can I not pot these? Oh, that's a shame. Why can't I not pot these? Oh, they're big ones. Okay, fair enough. So let's go and stick these bad boys down. Oh, nothing like a bit of gardening here on the old Pixelcore server, huh? Let's just go and stick these down anywhere. It doesn't particularly matter. Let's go and stick some around here, actually, because these ones are nice. I like these a lot. There's a pretty little flowers. Getting a bit of latency. Stick that down there. Man, we've got so many flowers here. This is crazy. Did any of the huts not have a flower in? Ah, yes. Stick one of these in here. There we go. And I think, oh, for God's sake, let me out the door. And I think we should be pretty much golden, right? I don't think we've seen much. So yeah, this village has come on really, really nicely. Very happy with how it's looking. And, it's kind of just the beginning. Is that a flower? Oh yeah, it's got one. So yeah, it's kind of just the beginning really, and I think we are going to be doing some more bits and pieces on it. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. So let's actually go up to the top of our tower here and have a little look down. I need to clear that breeding cell up. It just looks a little bit ugly. But yeah, so here we are. This is our lovely... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well, never mind. You get the gist of it. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it for today's episode here on the Pixelcore server. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit different from usual. I just really wanted to explain the reasoning why there hasn't been like loads of parodies going up and stuff. It's basically just because I've been having a lot of issues with them, and I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing that. But yeah, if you can please remember to poke me in that like button before you go, I'd really appreciate that. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Minecraft on fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. See ya.